case you saw that, I pressed record. Stay. Shoot, I've got the giggles. Hey everyone, welcome back to Fashion Design with Hannah. Today we'll be going over December 2020 Elle and Vogue fashion trends. Now if you think you're a master of fashion trends and you know what went on in December 2020, go ahead and type in the comments what we're going to be seeing in today's magazine. Now, future video alert, I have January 2021 Vogue with me. However, at the time of recording, I do not have Elle January 2021. So I'd love to pair those two together in a future video, so stay tuned for that. And if you are new here and feel like doing so, feel free to subscribe. Now let's get on to the video. First of all, yes, Zendaya, she is working this look that seems to be made entirely of strands. Now let's dive into Elle. Right off the bat, we're shown this beautiful Dior dress with crochet on the bodice and sleeves. Now let me give you a close-up on that crochet. Next up, we have Chanel rocking a bright pink blazer and skirt set. Mind you, December is when transitional clothing for spring starts to appear in magazines. The Celine ad doesn't show much, but we do start seeing one of the continued trends from November. I'll start the count later on in case you're trying to cheat for guessing the trends. Here we have Gucci joining in the bright pink crew, and they offset it with a nice, more neutral toned pink. You also see them sneak in this cute floral pattern on the other model. I know this ad is mainly for the purse, but I would have loved to see more of the outfit that she is wearing. I'm pretty sure we've seen this ad in the past issues, and in future videos I won't show repeat ads. Starting from the left page, the model is wearing an off-white trench coat with some major fringe going on, and on the right side here, you'll see a cute classic Fair Isle jacquard on the sweater. I like what Gucci did here with their print. It's actually a whole bunch of G's. Not quite like their logo font, but G obviously connects back to their brand name. How they designed it makes it look similar to animal spots. Moving on to what I call the Patagonia style pullovers. I love this color palette they stacked here. Interestingly, the Princess Foundation collaborated with the Modern Artisan Project and Net-a-Porter, which gave us the Net-a-Porter for the Princess Foundation collection. Here are two modern classic looks from it. Elle did regional roundups of the United States, so here is Mass Appeal, like Massachusetts, so the Northeast with a more nautical feel. They even have a compass necklace to complete the look with a navy and white engineered striped top. Now they oddly dispersed the regional roundups, so we'll get back to those in a bit. For now, here are these cute multicolored strappy heels by Saint Laurent, and a gorgeous Chanel clutch or flat bag with emerald-hued palettes that does not have the price listed. We'll also take a look into the exquisite Dolce & Gabbana Alta Moda or high fashion show looks. It was a supposedly socially distant show hosted in Florence, Italy, and was inspired by the historic town as well. They used this show as a chance to display high-end Italian craftsmanship, as you will see with these exquisite looks. There are many fine details to peruse, and we'll gladly do close-ups of all of them. For instance, these handcrafted flowers along the skirt of the gown and an intricate netted hat. I mean, just look at these. I'm also seeing more netted and mesh face coverings nowadays, not as face masks, but like that iconic Vogue cover from 1950. One might say that these three could know gold member with all this gold. Oh, and here's another face net. Let's give you a better close-up so you can see the details on these outfits. Here we have another beautiful gown with the iconic Duomo and surrounding buildings hand-painted onto the skirt. Check out that caged bodice while you're at it. I also love how they use similar pink hues for the bodice details and accessories. Now you may be thinking we're back to the regional style roundups, but they tricked you. This is just a regular trend roundup of some fun Technicolor hued items. I also feel like this Versace novelty print with an array of sea creatures is a good representation of the color palettes that I've been seeing. And we're back! This regional style board is for the Northeast, again, but for the mountain lovers. We're talking about some fun and brightly colored jacquard patterns and other accoutrements. This regional roundup continues to a second page, and you'll see it geared more towards outdoor activities and paired with some modern art as well. Middle ground has some really aesthetic camping and outdoor accessories, but I personally probably wouldn't bring these with me. They pair those with this cute multicolored scarf, a coat, boots, and then pants that have an outdoor feel to them. This regional roundup is based off Big Sky Country and the Pacific Northwest, which is known for incredible landscapes to explore. The Desert Dream seems to be like a modern Western movie set. We've got a Ralph Lauren fringe duster jacket, which is the exact one that we saw earlier in the Ralph Lauren ad, along with cowgirl boots and a flat-brimmed hat, and like-minded accessories, housewares, and art. This regional roundup is very clearly aimed at the Southwest, and I do like the styling. It feels cohesive and aesthetically pleasing, but it feels a little bit done. Note, double V-neck tops are a more junior trend that I've noticed, and the theme of this page is Mercury Rising, which somehow that title correlates with the Southeast and has youthful Miami vibes. Featured here is Tiffany Boone from the show Little Fires Everywhere, and she's looking stunning in this dress. I love the textural combo of the pleated mesh overlay over what looks like a fine crochet fabric and lace at the center front cutout. On this dress, the contrast stitching and high-low curved hem read very cool, while the dress on the right has color blocking from front to back. We're finally entering into Zendaya's featured shoot, and this only slightly oversized bow kicks it off. Then we head into another view of the dress she was wearing for the cover shot. I'm still not quite sure if the trim is made up of palettes, beads, a mix of the two, or something else entirely, but the effect is still incredible. Once again, we have a netted hat featured, but this netting is on a beanie by Armani Privé, which is pretty unique. I love this next gown for multiple reasons. First of all, it has a distressed edge, which you don't typically see on a gown. Then you have meticulous pleating that is very figure-flattering, and on top of that, the Dior Haute Couture team did very well on their strap placements. What's cool about this next Chanel Haute Couture dress is that it's a boucle, which is a staple of the Chanel brand, but it feels modern both in styling and color choice. Zendaya's next outfit by Alexandre Vauthier Haute Couture is very unique. I absolutely love the playfulness of all the ruffles mixed with something edgier, like gold lame. Up next, Elle did a modern femme fatale shoot that was shot both in black and white and muted color palettes to harken back to film noir. I'd have to say the theme is centered around blazers, bodysuits, and bearskin. Here's proof she is wearing something on her lower half. And an odd angle to model clothing at, but you get the idea. Blazer and a bodysuit. And they then changed it up with a varsity jacket and a corset, but then went back to a blazer and a bodysuit worn under a pair of shorts. We then switched gears to another shoot with the Chanel outfit with an interestingly textured jacket. To finish the issue, we have a mod-inspired outfit by Louis Vuitton, and that is it for Elle December 2020. Time to move on to Vogue December 2020. The cover person is Harry Styles, in case someone isn't familiar with him, and Vogue starts off strong with some Louis Vuitton outfits. The print is unique and actually says 1854 all over, which is when the brand started. The next look features an oversized jacket and an oversized sweater, which is cinched in with a belt. I know this is a repeat Dior outfit from a previous issue, but I just wanted to show it again. We don't see this beautiful bullion embroidery outside of the military too often, but it pairs really well with the frogging. Moving on to this Ralph Lauren knit sweater, it has some more fall vibes, but again, December is a more transitional time frame for fashion. In contrast, this is a cute pink Chanel bra top and pants set. The following Chanel look has the bra top set, but this one is paired with a cardigan with a nice trim around the edges. Next up is a Saint Laurent outfit with a blazer and a duster length jacket paired with a bodysuit. Here we have more Saint Laurent, which we've already seen the leggings in a past issue, but over here we have a blouse with a neck bow and a blazer, and for some reason she wanted to eat the roses rather than smell them. Now this may be the same clutch we saw in Elle, but the outfit is different. Oh. This is a preview of the photo shoot inspired by Auntie style that has a lovely mix of prints and trims. On the left, we have a Haute Couture dress with what looks like a mix of large and small palettes, and on the right is a cute magenta blazer paired with a blouse with a neck bow. I enjoy what Bowden did for the styling of this ad. They put together a mix of pieces that you'd wear for the holidays with family, and it looks very inviting and realistic for the average consumer. Fun fact, this photo of Drew Barrymore is actually from 2005, but it's being published in a book this year and still seems relevant. This Free People look feels both casual and edgy, as it's a leather jacket over a t-shirt and long flowing skirt. What you are seeing in the photo is quite conceptual, but I think that's what's cool about it. Not all fashion is purely functional. Here's what I'm sure most of you are waiting for, which is Harry-style shirtless and in a skirt. The Chobavalowana pleated skirt has a pretty intricate plaid print that I am loving. I'm getting some 60s Queen's Gambit vibes from this outfit, and the opposite page is an awesome tiered ruffled dress. What I think is adorable is Harry is sitting with his sister for the shot, and then jumping on a trampoline over here. I think the other part of Harry reminding me of the Queen's Gambit is that he looks similar to one of the characters. As for the outfit on the left, love the kilt with the chunky chain and the sleeveless striped top. On the right, some cool custom corduroy pants with emblems personal to Harry. This oversized jacket is completely opposite to the other looks, but has very interesting details such as mesh thrown in. The coat on the other page has a classic plaid combined with another chunky chain. I hope you're sitting down for this because this is an oversized suit with a hoop skirt with what looks like tulle draped over it, so it looks inside out compared to how hoop skirts were traditionally worn, but still looks pretty neat. The other incredible shoot featured in this issue is the Auntie style inspired one. It is full of mixed prints, head wraps, very layered looks, and shimmering textiles. On the left, a lovely duster-length coat over a maxi dress, and on the right, a cowrie shell headpiece worn with a botanical print dress and spotted top. The green faux leather blazer and pants look sharp, while the Burberry dress bounces out with emerald palettes and a fluffy coat. This look, though, says limbs for days with bold stripes and a cute contrasting striped bandeau top. This botanical print says high-end, and apparently they used a matching cape as the model's head wrap. And over here we have a ruffled top over a metallic tunic that combine to become a mini dress. The color blocking and stripes on these two outfits definitely harkens back to the 80s and 90s in my opinion, while the straight top and fringe skirt combo are acing the texture game. On the following pages, you'll see the inspiration behind the photo shoot, which I wanted to share to help give the shoot a better perspective. I love what they did with the denim skirts here, especially with the contrast stitching and the shifted faux placket. Shifting over to the right, the silk jacket and head wrap look classy in a saturated jewel tone. These two styles are very different from each other and very unique. These pants are fully ruffled out, and this Salvatore Ferragamo dress is made up of sequin strands. I enjoy both. The next few pages are based on the movie that is set to come out as a reboot of West Side Story. So we'll be seeing more romantic, soft styling with voluminous sleeves, voluminous skirts, ruffles, lace, and all done up in either white or off-white with dark details. This outfit is designed by Peter Doe, who is a fellow FIT graduate. I love the pairing of an oversized sweater and a midi-length skirt. We see here two very mod-inspired outfits and a saturated orange turtleneck, which will always remind me of Velma from Scooby-Doo, just saying. I'm also a sucker for cobalt, and this pleated chair is inspiring. Now we go into full-out mod mode with these style lines. I am curious to know how they achieve this, but I'm sure I can guess. The color block and proportion of this dress is also perfectly modern 60s. At last we reach the only true trend report in this issue, shown are a pink peasant dress, a light pink hairy dress, and this embroidered navy cardigan, which the embroidery is very whimsical. Ta-da! The last remnants of 2020 from the fashion world. Also, unsolicited advice for looking into color palettes would be checking out home decor magazines. This is from HGTV magazine, and it reflects the fashion world pretty well.
And that's it for today's video. Did you get all the fashion trends correct? And if yes, do you think you could keep the streak up for January 2021? So for all of my fashion geniuses and everybody else out there, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye! So did you foretell, so did you, Fortune. Subscribe!